Good evening, everyone. My name is Shanthi Sudha Adusumilli, and I'm currently in my last but one semester pursuing Executive MBA. Today, in my internship reflection video, I wanted to talk about three different recommendations that I would give to my fellow students about doing an internship, and I also would like to share at least three specific examples of strategies that would help you to be successful. A Master of Business Administration (MBA) is basically a graduate level degree that helps many students advance their careers. MBA programs teach valuable skills that increase employability and earning potential. Many MBA programs, it requires students to complete internships, which provide real world or real time experience and education. Um, Many MBA students pursue specializations in fields like finance, IT, and marketing. We typically, complete internships in a setting aligned with our specialization. So common settings for MBA internships include, hedge funds, insurance agencies, and different investment arenas. We may also complete internships in different fields like healthcare, technology, and retail fields. So it typically varies based on one's own interests. So and interns usually start with entry level work before taking on more demanding tasks. When we take about the financial service interns, they might begin by analyzing data and creating financial models before even before even they start creating investment strategies. But in some cases, businesses use MBA internships as a type of training, extending full-time job offers to interns upon completion of their MBA program. So what you do in an MBA internship depends entirely, on your role and the business. For example, a product management internship might require students with managing a hardware or software product, and these interns must actually work closely with customers, IT departments and executives. So here are the three or four at least most effective strategies that might help you in succeeding in your career by grabbing an internship. um, Business strategy interns may they help develop short and long-term strategies for business development, not only for business development, for product management and other partnerships as well. So this role also requires students to work with marketing and public relationships department. So let's talk about how do you go about landing the best MBA internships, and let's talk about which major companies run MBA internship programs and what impact can doing an MBA internship have, especially on your career. Um, so the first and foremost thing that I wanted you to know is when do MBA internships often takes place. So internships usually takes place during the summers between, typically between the first and second years of any full-time MBA program, although this can vary at certain schools. But if you're studying a 1 year or part-time MBA, your internship course can vary depending on, internship opportunity maybe towards end of your degree sometimes. And the second thing that I wanted you to know is who exactly hires these MBA interns, right? Top recruiters of MBA graduates are mostly we see in tech, consulting services and finance, and the same is true also for internships. So top 10 MBA employers like Amazon, Bain, and Deloitte all have established MBA programs, internship programs that run each and every year. So you can go to their sites and apply through the application process. The three big consultancy, the McKinsey took over 10,000 interns between the months of March and December in 2020, despite this entire COVID-19 pandemic. So for example, Sophie Razor, she used her summer MBA internship at EY to secure a permanent job offer once she completed her MBA at, a prestige business school. So, other than this, the smaller companies and startup companies, they also recruit MBA interns through different, application processes. and they might vary as well between the larger firms and also the startup companies. And the other thing that I wanted to, touch base on is what can you expect from an MBA internship, right? The type of work that you do during an MBA internship varies across the industry, and also it might vary depending on the function. So consultants often work in teams on client problems, while the finance interns may work on financial modeling. So whatever your project, networking within the organization and getting to know it holistically is a major advantage when you does an internship program in any of the larger firms. So the last thing that I wanted you to focus on is how can an MBA internship boost your career prospects. So an MBA internship gives you the chance to build, with the expertise and the connections socially that will definitely make you more employable after your graduation right away. For example, at Harvard Business School, where students are required to take up to 12 weeks of internships during the program, 95% of students are employed, within 3 months of graduation. So that's the power of having an internship or taking up an internship program at the larger firms. So once after you graduate, you're right into a bigger firms. These are the advices that came to my mind when I thought about sharing some knowledge or giving some insights gearing towards success. I hope it can or might definitely helpful to you. Lastly, I would like to thank all of my professors and Dr. Katrina Kerr to guide us throughout the entire semester. Thank you so much.